Hi everybody, it's me again. Welcome back to my channel. And for those who don't know, I'm Tina. Hi. Yeah, we are here to do a come clean with me. And if you were to look at my floor, you'd be like, how are you going to start, Tina? And to be honest, I have no idea because it is like a hurricane. I got boxes from Walmart. Anthony was supposed to take them out when he came down. He never did. And I got a garbage bag here that I've been using to throw away the stuff that was in the Walmart boxes. Got a basket here, a basket over there, this basket here, and some bags here that need to be taken care of. I got a huge box. Remember I went to the produce auction and bought some fruits and veggies, and she shared with her daughter because that is how my mommy is. She loves me. Well, she also shared with the kids too. It wasn't just me she was sharing with. And so I got a huge box of fruits and vegetables, and I'll pan you on down. Hopefully the camera don't fall out. You can see the mess I got going on in my kitchen. Here's the fruits and veggies. So we're going to be going in the fridge. And I told you in the one video, I think I was... a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I told you I was going to take some pictures of the shelves that I got, but it's like, I might as well just show you right now since we're moving around the kitchen. So I'm going to point you in the direction of underneath the sink, which is where one of them is, so that I can show you the shelf. Yep, that is one of the shelves I bought. It's put together. And I cleaned out under the sink so I could fit it in there, and I got it all loaded up already. And I got my cereal bar up here, right up here on this stack of plates I need to take care of. And I got my water. And then stuff I got to take care of. There wasn't enough room under the sink to put everything back with the shelves in there, but I wanted the shelves because I think it looks neater. And one of the things I couldn't fit back was the Gain dish soap. And since what I use it for is I'll fill up my little thing of it, so I don't need it out here when I'm not using it. And another thing I wasn't able to fit back under there was my Lust oil, which is fine. I'll just leave that out. I'll put it like in a corner somewhere or something for when I do use it. Yes. And we're going into refrigerator. You're not really seeing. I got stuff behind this making I can't get closer. Like I told you, I got Anthony's boots. Yeah, I bought some more dishwasher pads because this one had like 3 or 4 left in it. So I just took those out, put them in the new container, and now that one can go in the garbage. So I'm just moving stuff out of my way. Oh, here is another thing I couldn't fit back under the sink. This is the filter for my air purifier. My voice is getting a little cracking because I've been doing a lot of videos today. Plus I went to the doctor's and I did a lot of talking then, and the more I talk, the more my throat starts to go. Yes, it does. So I was trying to bring you over here. What's blocking me from... This basket's still blocking me. I'm going to put it over here. Careful, Pookie. There we go. Now we can get into the fridge. And I did clean off the 2 shelves. I'm just going to pan you up a little bit. These are the drawers I had bought for the inside the refrigerator. And aren't they nice? This is bringing over to the side so you can see it better. Yeah, and that's the inside of my fridge. You look at my pantry, it's like packed full. You look at here's my freezer, it's packed full. Here's my packed freezer. But my refrigerator's always kind of on the empty side. Yes, it is. But we're gonna have to clean out the drawers a little bit because that's where all the veggies and stuff are going. Well, except for the broccoli. My mom had sent over some broccoli. And that will be going in the freezer, which I need to hoe out. I might do a video of hoeing out the freezer, you know, getting it organized and stuff, because it's like packed full and I have no room to put anything. And we're going to start off with doing the refrigerator. See if there's anything I can toss. And Yeah, I got tons of butter up here. I'll take these ones out of this box and throw them in my drawer. Yes. And that'll give a little bit more space in my refrigerator. This is my son's cheese he has for snacks. I need to take the air out of them. I'm just going to throw it on the floor, and then when I'm done, then I can go back and clean up the mess on the floor. It'll just be easier that way. And when I was doing the drawers and stuff, I moved the top shelf up more, so that way my second shelf can fit like orange juice on it and stuff. Just see if you could see it in there. Because the second shelf was, the top shelf was down and the orange juice and stuff could fit on the top shelf. But I decided that I wanted it on the second shelf instead, and so I rearranged it. Yes, I did. Okay. Oh, I don't think I need to buy any more butter. Because what happens is I'll be like, do I need butter? But I'll be too lazy to check. And so I'll go ahead and buy some. And I have like 4 up there plus 1 that's not in the box, which was like 1 left in it. Plus then I just found 2 more in my fridge. So I don't think I need to get butter for anytime soon. Because it's not like I use it that often. No, it is not. So just put them in there like so. And it's going to push these back. And some pudding in here. I use pudding for Josie's pills. She needs to take a pill in the morning and at night for her epilepsy. And the only way I know how to get her to take it is to, mix it in with some pudding. And this is the drawer that we usually put her pudding in. But I'm going to take her pudding out of this drawer and put it on the top shelf. And then this drawer will be for some of these vegetables. I also have some yogurt in here. Josie don't like yogurt. I tried to, trick her once, and I put her pills in some yogurt and tried giving it to her that way. And actually, I think I'm going to put them down here because I can reach here. And she didn't want nothing to do with that. She was like, yuck. And I could be wrong. I could be remembering, incorrectly, but I think she actually said yuck. Yes, I do. And here on the shelf, I can just stack them up. I can stack them up here so they're not taking up a whole drawer, because the only thing inside this drawer is her pudding. Because who likes warm pudding? I don't. I know it doesn't need to go in here, but I prefer me a cold pudding over a warm pudding. Yes. What's in here? A bunch of stuff. Cheeses and pepperonis. And I'll leave it like that. What's down here? No, those can be thrown away. Yeah, when my son first started his keto diet, he was eating a lot of salads, and so I'd be buying a lot of lettuce, but, as it goes on, you get kind of sick of the same thing. And now these lettuce are all nasty, so they're going straight to the garbage. And then I'll have the bottom drawer as well to put our new fruits in and veggies. And I also got a watermelon, which won't go in the fridge because I need to cut that up. I usually cut the watermelon up and then I'll put it in a bowl, and then I can just, give myself a bowl of fruit or a bowl of watermelon. This box is very heavy. It is very heavy. Ow. And it hurts to move it. Here is a bag of the tomatoes, I believe. Yes, they are. Look at the size. Look at the size of this tomato. And I have a package over there that has 2 tomatoes in it. And they had gone back because I hadn't eaten them fast enough. And I was just thinking, I'm going to need to buy some more tomatoes again. Well, I'm not going to need to buy some more. I'm going to put these big ones in here, because I plan on cutting these babies up and eating them plain. Because I bet you there are going to be some Nice, juicy, delicious tomatoes. Yes. So I'll put those there, and these other ones, I'm going to try and eat them before they go bad because I'm terrible at that. And there's water all over the floor, probably something spilled, like Maggie's water dish. Yep, I found another huge one that was in the box. So I'm just going to kind of shove them in here carefully because I don't want to bruise them because I like my tomatoes cold when I eat them. So I'm just going to move these over here so they're not getting in that water that's all over the floor because I can't get over there to my towels. So it'll have to be, fine for right now. So we also got, my mom sent over some pears, yes. And I'm going to put these in the top drawer. I know she sent over pears and nectarines and also peaches. And so I'm going to just put all these in here carefully. Here's the nectarines. Yeah, my son was looking up carbs for the cantaloupes and for the nectarines. Oop, almost dropped it. And the nectarines only have 8 carbs in it, which I was totally shocked by, but the pear, it was like, it had high carbs. It was like 30 carbs or something like that. And the peaches was also like 8 carbs per, per fruit. He could not have the cantaloupe. That was like really high. But that was for like the entire cantaloupe. So he might be able to have like an 1/8 of a cantaloupe and be able to, get away with that. And I'm trying to pick up these cantaloupes. They're heavy. It is a heavy cantaloupe. And I'll put these in the bottom drawer carefully. Because like I said, they are heavy. And I don't want to drop them in there because it would probably ruin them. It would bruise them. And I think she gave me 4 cantaloupes. And I'll put these, look at the size of that peach. Does that not look delicious? Yes, it does. So we're going to put these in there carefully. I'm trying not to put them on top of each other because I don't want them to bruise. Especially peaches, they're so soft, they easily bruise. I could put the peaches on top of the pears, but I'm trying not to put them on top of each other because that would be bad, bad, bad. They probably would be fine on top of the nectarines too. Okay. We got one bag empty, or is that the second bag? I'm not sure. I'm losing count. I'm trying to keep the bag from spilling out. And I see another bag in here that's empty. Let's throw that away. I see a pear that escaped the bag. Carefully open the drawer up so I could put it in here. And I'm probably going to have to reach down this way to get these cantaloupes out instead of sideways. So I can use both of my hands and my chair's getting stuck on stuff. These broccolis, not this is a cantaloupe. Those broccolis, and they're huge. Wait till you get a look at those. Okay, there's one cantaloupe. 1, 2, there's actually 5 cantaloupes. I think I said 4. Before, I can't remember. And there's also a huge watermelon, but I think it's one that has the seeds in it, which is totally fine. I haven't had one in forever that has the seeds in it, but I ain't complaining. No, I'm not. Trying to move that cantaloupe to the side so I can get this one in here without dropping it in. And I'll have to put the other 2 inside the fridge because those drawers are full. I'll have better, go down. Yeah, I'll have better luck reaching down in the box with my chair all the way down. Okay, there's another one. So I'll put right here. My refrigerator closed on me. Open back up. I still got one more to put in here. There. Now I intend on doing the broccoli and putting it in the freezer. I wanted to show you this. If I can grab one. Oh, it's heavy. Look at the size of that thing. Is that not huge? Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take a knife to it to cut that huge stem off it. Or cut it, you know, I could probably get like 3 different things of broccoli out of this one. I'm just ripping these stems off it because I don't want those. No, you don't want these either, Maggie. No, you don't. I was curious of where broccoli came from because I had heard it's, you know, manufactured, manufactured. So I was curious on how it was made. And then from what I was seeing on Google, it comes from the mustard plant. But it's not the only thing that comes from the mustard plant. It's also mustard seeds come from the mustard plant, obviously. And cabbage comes from the mustard plant. Cauliflower comes from the mustard plant. Brussels sprouts come from the mustard plant. I was just shocked to see all the different, you know, things that came from the mustard plant. I was like, wow. Yep, I was surprised by that. Yes, I was. Yep. Starting to look more like a head of broccoli without all those stems on it. Now I have to get all these leaves out of the box and throw them away. Yes. I think my best bet, I don't know if I can break these pieces off with my hands or not. Ugh. It's like, take these little pieces and put them in a storage bag and put them in the freezer. If I can get a storage bag. I'll put that down for a minute. I'm not sure how easy that's going to be if I can just, you know, break some off with my hand and then throw them in the freezer. Because they're, oh, I did it. Because I don't want to bruise my hand. No, I don't. Because sometimes when I snap it off, I like whack my thumb against this part right here, and that hurts. I think I'll just leave the rest of it like this and cut it up with a knife because it'll be easier that way. And then put them, I think maybe 2, maybe per plant, maybe even 3. It depends on how much broccoli, you know, I want to cook up per dinner or whatever we have it for. And then of course the watermelon, which I was telling you about. Let me see if I can pick it up because this baby is huge. Now, isn't that one huge watermelon? Yes. It is a huge baby. And I'm trying to see where I can put it. I usually just leave them on the floor until I'm ready to cut them up, which is probably what I'm going to do with this one. Because I want to get the box out of here because it'll give me much more room. Yes, it will. So I'm going to take the broccoli out of here. I'm just going to throw it over here on the box because it'll be fine. Yes. And I'll put this watermelon over here on the floor. And I'll just have to be careful when I go to move it so I'm not like rolling it around too much and causing it to bruise up. Because that'll be bad. We do not like a squishy watermelon in this house. So I'm just picking up the leaves that are in this box and throwing them in this garbage bag. because this will go out to the curb. And I don't want, food going bad. Here's the other one my mom sent down. And I'm just going to rip these leaves off it. I'm sure they're edible, but if I still had Willow, she would get these leaves, but I'm not sure if I told you she died. My poor Willow. She passed away, and I'm never going to get a bunny again, no. Anthony cried, and it was terrible. She just got sick. And before I knew it, before I could even get her to the vet, she passed away. I mean, it was just so quick. And I don't know. I'm not sure what we did wrong, but, I'm not going to get a bunny again. We'll stick with cats and dogs. Those are our go-to pets. No more bunnies. Poor little Willow. Because she would have loved this lettuce. Yes, she would have. She would have been on cloud 9 with this delicious salad. So I'm just throwing the leaves in the bag again. This bag's almost full. Well, it's full. I'm going to try to fit the pudding boxes I have in there. And then to make more room, I'm going to, break down the boxes I have out here that are in my way to get them out of my way, obviously. So I'm going after the pudding boxes. And the butter boxes. Because I had a couple of those. And I got to keep an eye on my timer. It's at 22 minutes already. I haven't even really done anything. I just emptied a box. I just emptied a box of fruit. Okay. We're going to close up this bag, and I'm just going to stick this bag right in this big box to get it. And I'll shove it out of my way. Oh, it's heavy. That was heavy. Okay, sippy, sippy. Okay. A1 needs to be taken care of. I think I'm going to get another garbage bag because I got a lot of stuff on my floor still, like the papers and stuff. Like the papers and stuff they put in the boxes for packing. I don't want to fill up my garbage can with that, so. Yep, dropped it on the floor. I don't think this box will give me enough support to cut this broccoli with. So, but I'm going to try. I'm going to get a knife. Try to find a sharp one. And try... Oh yeah, that's sharp enough to cut that. It is sharp enough to cut it so I can, cut them off the stem. And put them in the bag. So I can freeze them. And like I told you, I'm trying to gauge, how much I need for each meal. And I'm thinking I might get 2 or 3 out of this one bush. Yeah, this is... I'm thinking that's plenty for one serving. Not one serving, but one dinner. So, I'll just put it over there for right now. Get out some more sandwich bags. Well, storage bags. I need to get some more. We're getting low. You want to come down and watch me cut some broccoli? It is the highlight of this video. Yes, it is. So come on down and watch. My knife. And I'm just cutting out a section. And then I'm going to just snap them off and put them in a bag. Now I wonder if I can, cook it in the microwave like I usually do with the frozen broccoli I buy in the store. Is there any difference to that than fresh broccoli? If you have any idea, you'll have to let me know down in the comments. And if nobody does know, then I'll Google it like I do everything else. I will Google it and find out the answer on my own. I'm just going to take the knife to this part. This knife is nice and sharp, and that's good enough. I'm just taking these leaves off it, and I think that's good enough for another meal. What did you, oh, there. So we're just gonna, and I got my garbage bag right here. Throw away these, itty bitsy pieces that I'm not, well, it helps if I cut with the sharp edge. And I'm going to throw this big old chunk right back in the box because it'll weigh this bag down. It's going to be put outside anyway, so it's fine. Anthony's going to have a good time taking that box out, though. It's going to be heavy. Unless he removes the garbage bag from it. It won't be so heavy that way. I think I'll have to remove some from this bushel to add to this bunch I'm doing now. So I'll just give you a little slice-a-roo to get a little bit more. Ugh. There we go. Cut some off so I can add her in. And I might go, and find out while I'm cooking that, oh, this wasn't enough for a meal, and then I'll know for next time to pull out 2 bags. So it doesn't matter if it's, not enough, as long as it's not too much, which I don't think it will be, but, time will tell when I go and cook it. Yes, it will. Just kind of stacking them up there until I can put them in the freezer, because I can guarantee you in the freezer it's going to be hard to find room for all this stuff. Now, if I was, just sitting here not doing anything, I probably would just cut the florets off. Is that what it's called? Florets? Because that's the part that's the best. But since I'm doing a video on it, I'm just going to rush through because it doesn't really matter. No, it don't. Just going to cut off the rest of the florets and throw that one in a bag. Just getting rid of those leafy parts. Now I'll probably just put all this into, I might separate them into other bags. Maybe not. I probably just put them in this bag. Get rid of these leafy things. I don't want to eat a leaf. No, I do not. I only want to eat the broccoli florets. This would be a good one for if I make chicken Alfredo. Because we love a lot of broccoli in our chicken Alfredo. Yes, we do. But that would have to be on the day that Anthony decides to take the day off from his diet, because it is high in calories, high in carbs. I don't make it often, maybe once a year if that, because it is terrible. It is very high in everything. And there, now the broccoli is all separated, so I could put it away in the freezer. But I need to clean out the freezer to do that, and that'll be another video entirely. it is fine for right now, just sitting on the counter. And I'm going to try to do that, and it worked. It worked perfectly. And we're clearing off some floor to get to the dishwasher and stuff. And I was going to throw that there. And I got Josie some of her Daities. I will take out of here, this box, because she doesn't need them. Yeah, the Daities I used to get her, I can't get them anymore at Sam's. I'm not sure what's going on with that, if they're, just sold out of them. But, it didn't even have, like, if I looked it up, it didn't have, like, a sold out. It just wasn't available on their website. Or in that store, for that matter, because usually it'll say pickup only if it's only in the store. So, I don't know. So I went on Amazon and I got her these kind, and I'm hoping they'll be good for her. I'm hoping they will work well. And this is the box her shoes came in. Making sure there's nothing in there like laces or anything. And I didn't see anything, so I think we're okay. Close my drawer, making sure my cupboards are shut, which they are, which is a good thing. And I'm just gonna throw those over there as well. And once I'm done with this video, what time is it? It's 31. I'm gonna stop. I'll be right back. Bye. I can guarantee you that video is shut off and turned back on again. So there might be a little bit at the ending of that particular part of this video that my mouth won't be synchronized to the video. So for that, I apologize. I lost track of time and did not end it at the 30-minute mark, where for some odd reason my phone likes to shut off and then turn back on again. I don't know why it does that, but it does. We got a little bit of a mess going on over here. So I'm just going to throw away the garbage. You know how it is. Always got something to clean up in this house anyways. Yeah, I was completely out of the Pop-Tarts. And so I grabbed these, thinking, well, maybe Josie will eat these for breakfast. But then I was like, nah, I'll just make her a bowl of cereal. She had time to eat it. I was just more afraid that it was going to, leak down her shirt. But she ate it. She did okay. She didn't make a mess with it. So thank God, for those small favors. Yes. So we got some parchment paper and aluminum foil. And he's taking care of it. I guarantee you, I know who left those there. My son. I'm going to put those here. You see, all he had to do was turn around to take care of these things. But that's my kids for you. Yeah. Oh, here's the pasta that my son used. And it's for one serving. I don't have my glasses on. 57 grams is a serving size. And I'm trying to see the carbs, and I'm not going to be able to see that. I'm not going to be able to see it. It's too small. But yeah, that's what it's called. It's Impastable. And I'm seeing if it has the thin, I think it's Thin Slim Foods. It's very small print, and I can barely see it, so. Yeah, I'm not sure if I showed these in a haul video, these silicone pot holders. But we had tested them out, and they work fine. My son actually tested them. I was like, well, have a pot holder handy in case, it's too hot and you can't use it. But he just put them on and held it on there for a minute to see if it started getting hot before he actually picked it up. And he was like, yeah, they work just fine. $1 at Dollar Tree. Yeah. And I think I did include them in a haul video. So, yeah, that was that. They do work. They've been tested. by my son. And here's those tomatoes I was talking about. I had so many. They're a little squishy. I don't like squishy tomatoes. No, I don't. Okay. And this is stuff over here that food items that need taken care of. Creamer. This is what I use for creamer and sugar for coffee, because I don't use cream and sugar, so it's only for like if my friend Holly comes over, or if my mom comes over. They both like the cream and sugar. I think it was not this morning, but yesterday morning, I was very low on my creamer. And so I poured out what was left in my creamer. But my mom, when she comes over, she'll bring over her own coffee, and she'll bring over some of her little creamer cups. So I used one of her little creamer cups and added it to what I had left. And I mean, it wasn't the best thing in the world, but it wasn't the best either. So I gotta wash that. This is my little measuring cup. It looks like a little copper pan, which I think is adorable. I'm gonna wash it and then hang it up somewhere as a decoration, because I don't use it. I just use it as a decoration. Yeah, we had pancakes for dinner one night. My son made them. He does that from time to time. He helps his mommy out a lot. And I'm just throwing all the dirty dishes I see in the sink and just dusting off. Like I said, oh yeah, that was another thing I wanted to do. So we'll go ahead and do it on camera. I wanted to fill up my carousel with my coffee pods. So we'll do that. I'm stepping on Maggie's bone. Of course I am. And my son, he uses Splenda sugar now for his, he likes to have some cinnamon and toast. Cinnamon and sugar toast. He uses this as the sugar. And this has, trying to see what it says. It says less than, maybe 1 gram of carbs. Maybe you can read it if I show it to you. Can you read it? I think it says less than 1 gram of carbs. And so, he'll mix this with some cinnamon, make his toast, and, add a little bit of butter and some cinnamon and sugar. And that's his, sweet snack. Yes, ew. Trying to find my sponge. Yeah, this used to be an Easter basket I had gotten Josie one year. And I just thought it was really, you can even see it. And I thought it was really pretty. And so I cut off the handles to it, because it did have a handle on it. I cut off the handles and just made it into a little basket, which I think turned out cute. I'm washing off the counter because I do believe the dishwasher has dishes in it that need to be put away. So I can't load it until I do that. But, oh yeah, first things first. I'm distracting myself from what I'm doing. I'm going to open this drawer up so I can put the coffee in here to more easily reach it to put into my carousel. Yes. So, spinning around the sun. And usually I'll put the remainder inside storage bags, but I ain't gonna do that right now. I'm checking my time. We're fine. I have plenty of time before it turns off again. In that little section where it did turn off, if it did turn off, I'm sure it did. Where my, it won't be lined up, my audio with my mouth. And if I'm able, I'll just cut it out. So because I find that annoying. I'm not sure if you guys do, but I find it annoying when the audio's not matched up with, the person's mouth. Let me know down in the comments. Do you find that annoying? I sure do. Okay. My son can go ahead and put that box up on the top of the refrigerator if there's room. We got a lot of stuff up there. Yeah, we do. It looks like it's dirty or clean. Oh, yeah, that's clean. He just didn't put a lot in it, as you can see. My son was the last one to fill it, and he didn't put a lot in. Because you know me, I like to repeat myself constantly. And why I do that, I don't know. It's like I'm saying to myself, they didn't understand me the first time, so I need to repeat myself to make sure they understood me. And so I repeat myself, and sometimes I'll be like, I don't think they understood me the second time, so I need to say it again. That's what my brain's doing. I'm weird like that. Yeah, I was washing dishes in the sink, and I went to grab one of these, and I grabbed it like this, and like this, with my thumb there, and my thumb got stuck up underneath this little rib here, and I ended up slicing the heck out of my thumb. So now I know I need to be very careful when I go to pick those up, because I don't want to cut myself again, because it bled forever. I thought for sure with the amount of bleeding it was doing that it was going to require stitches. But luckily it did not. It healed. I think it was this thumb. And it actually took a long time for it to stop being sensitive. You know, anytime I would try to lift something up with it or something, it would be sore, even though it was healed. So now I'm very careful when I pick those things up. Yes, I am. There's a Pookie coming in to help. Are you the helpful Pookie? Are you my helpful little Pook? She's like, I try to be, but I'm just a dog. What can I do? She's like, I can just stand here and look cute. And you are good at that, aren't you, Pook? Yes, you are. Yeah, my daughter had this habit of, she would get, paper plates, or Gatorade, her pudding cups, and she would just leave them on her coffee table in there. And we were no better because we left them there. We didn't, go clean up after her for days. And so we bought her very own trash can. And she didn't even be prompted. She just started throwing all the stuff away that needed to be tossed, because she is one smart cookie. I don't give her as much credit as I should for how smart she is, because she surprises me all the time. I'm just like, wow. And speaking of her, it's probably, tomorrow's Saturday. So she don't have school, so she can stay up a little bit later. I did hear her conk out a little bit earlier, took a nap. There aren't that many dishes. My son did quite a bit last time. I'm guessing when he did load the dishwasher last time, there just wasn't a lot of dishes to load up. And that's what happened. I'm going to put my little pan through the dishwasher to get it clean. Yeah, the kitchen wasn't too messy. It was cluttered, but it wasn't too messy. So, yeah, my son made eggs for lunch today. He can have as many eggs as he wants. That works out. Let's see, ready to... Nope, this thing is clean. So they need to be put in the cupboard. This area here, as you know, is pretty good. But if you were to see behind you, the floor and the mess, you'd be like, your kitchen is a mess. And I'd be like, I know it is. It is a very big mess. Just looking on my table for any dishes I might not have brought over here, and I don't see none. So start. Okay. So I'm thinking we're going to do a part 2 if I, feel like it. It'll depend on if I have the poop or not. If I have the poop to want to turn the camera back on and, do that, or if I decide just to do it off camera, I don't know yet. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, so don't forget, like, comment, share, and subscribe. And here, smack dab, in the middle of the video will be this face. Click on it if you haven't subscribed yet. And oh yeah, it's down here now, so it won't be in the middle, but it'll be down here. You'll know it when you see it. Here and here will be a couple links to a couple of my videos. Go check them out if you haven't watched them yet. But until next time, bye. Oh, and don't forget that notification bell. You don't want to miss my videos.